The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play fake. Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cards are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Rams, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 70,
Throwing to start the drive. Felton. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Three. Ready.
A first carry now. This is Williams.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. And the Rams had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
2nd and 6.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Arizona defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold some.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised as we just saw there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Murray going to throw. They'll get this one to Pittman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense for the Rams, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Rams nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
He's taken down.
When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 72. Viking 18. Ready,
Rodgers brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, check. Hey, check that, street.
Now Williams running left. And a pretty big hole as he's down here about the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Down. Viking 18.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Back to throw. Felton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, LA! Terrence Ferguson, 38 yards. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Gets past one man. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Fernandez. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Murray. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Felton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Felton. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And Walker has it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Short one here, caught by McBride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And motioning left, that's Pittman.
Here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Fernandez. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fernandez looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Murray.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Murray now to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Throwing to start the drive. Felton.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finding Walker, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7.
Rams 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Let's go
First
now.
and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
First down.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, good move. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Murray again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Trey McBride, the target on that throw.
But now it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Up the middle they go. It's Fernandez. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
Rams 7.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now 2nd and 9.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, Felton. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 36
Big yardage
yards.
after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
70.
Back to throw. Felton. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Zach Charbonnet from 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Rams 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit, and now the rookie's free. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to widen their advantage. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Rams 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8.
70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Felton. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back to throw now on first down. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
31. Rams 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Fernandez trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Throwing now is Murray. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Felton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Byron Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A huge play there for Arizona. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He finds his man complete. That's Fernandez. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And he stopped immediately there. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fernandez. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
213 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Tucker from 4 yards out.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Cardinals 40, Rams 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fernandez. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go. Fernandez. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Rodgers to return it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Get up. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Felton. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Walter Nolan coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw. Felton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Looking to throw. Felton. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Felton. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Broncos. Tackle. Ready.
Looking to throw. Felton. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Cardinals 40, Rams 28.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.